the season. Well, you know somebody. Nah. I ain't seen nothing. Like, I know niggas love Moss. Moss really he only got like 3 catches a game max, probably, you know what I'm saying? 2 of them touchdowns, possibly all 3 touchdowns. But AB, man, that shit was like a work of art. 11 to 13 catches a game.
From Mercedes-Benz Stadium in
Don't I just finna say, you beat me to it. I'm like, he lined up everywhere. He outside, he in the slot, he on special teams, he doing trick plays with the reverse. Like, bro was just that dude, man. And the crazy part was, if he didn't do that shit in Tampa would have got another Super Bowl. Nah, he ain't respect him yet, so I don't blame him either.
On to get us started now, the kicker Chris Boswell.
Yeah, and when you see his interview on Vlad, like, he really break down like the shit fans don't know about, the little tricks they do to not pay you your money. And I mean, they talked about that now. The podcast dudes in the NBA, they be talking about how niggas don't be watched when they get out the league. The league decide when they want certain people out the league. Like Jamal Crawford should still be in the NBA. Formidable starting quarterback at a time in the league where Pat brought that shit on himself, you know what I'm saying?
It's a 7-yard carry to set them.
Like Dwight ain't in the league because he gay. So
play fake, Cousins, and the Steeler pressure too much here.
So that's good.
Keanu Benton, the one who got into Barry.
I wonder how bad.
Just 2 plays in.
Yeah. I wonder how bad that shit hurt Tom Brady, because he really fucked with bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I ain't even think about that. Let a nigga move in your house, and you got kids and a wife. Like, you really want to win, because I ain't doing no shit like that.
Before they work it across midfield, give him 30 yards there.
Things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And
he made it some merchandise.
To their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
Yeah.
They're going to stop him right at
he smashed him, man. Oh, he got some top. 1 of the 2.
2nd and 10.
He fucking AB, and then you can't get mad at AB, man. Like, why was your wife on him the way she was?
And he's gonna get this inside the 30.
That's what. Talking about some.
Just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocks.
What's up, Zaddy?
He just saw it there, controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back.
Yeah, and he right there. He didn't even say shit.
Can he dance? He can mash too.
Stopped at the 24.
Yeah, that's when I first, got this bald head.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
2nd and 5.
Shit, that's your wife. You gotta say something right then.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. Boy, shifts past him, and they'll bring him down at the 18.
Hey, yo.
First down.
Boy, he said that was some flair. No, I'm fucking with you. I know you ain't mean it like that.
Practice beforehand. You go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things.
He's going to be sacked. Back to the 23-yard line. That's big Cameron adding another sack to his career total.
I gotta chill out. I know one day I'm gonna say that shit, you gonna be irritated. Man, go on with that shit. I'm the one with the kid. How I know you ain't like that? You ain't got no fucking kid. That shit is
by Robinson. Yeah, that's good for a gain of
Hey, it be the same way with me, bro. I be hating when I know, like, oh damn, these niggas gonna let me, you know, they ain't gonna never let me hear the end of this shit.
Run game, but in the pass game as well, and he can be such a weapon for them when they utilize him this way.
And partner, you know I'm a veteran, right? In other words, that means a little bit
But nah,
older.
man.
Back in my day, we used to call a guy like this.
Yeah, man, it's. And I know we play the Colts, Chicago, man. Caleb getting better, man. Like, he just got to get some time, bro, in that pocket. That's all.
In the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one.
Yeah, and he really a rookie, bro. Like, you know, that's another thing they're sleeping on.
And he's not going to get the first. I don't even think he made it back to the line of scrimmage. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And this defense holds on the night's opening drive. So here are the Steelers backed up to start their initial drive.
I agree.
They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's Justin Fields.
Coming out of Ohio State, one of the top prospects in the NFL draft, and it was so big that they moved up in the draft to get him, to make sure that they had him. And, boys, he got the full package. Loves the game. Big-time arm, 4.4 speed, so good that another quarterback.
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah, he a USC.
To run 4.4. Everybody wants to do that.
It took him a minute.
2 yards to go, second down. They run again with Harris. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line.
And Michael Irvin was breaking that shit down on It Is What It Is today perfectly when he was saying, like, y'all done got to this, y'all got this in y'all mind that quarterbacks just come in and be dominant their first year. He was like, you really need to sit a year, you know what I'm saying, to develop. Like, people.
Fields, he'll buy some time right.
Yeah, because Tom Brady and Peyton, Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers, perfect example. You know what I'm saying? Bro, you heard about Brett Favre got Parkinson's disease?
Because everybody kind of froze when he got outside the pocket, and they were able to throw it for the first down.
Absolutely.
Man, some people had mixed reactions. Some people was like, man, bro probably ain't even really got it. He probably doing that shit to take the heat off of him. Yeah, pay that money, and then other people was like, oh man, that's real fucked up. But hey, before you clock out, make sure you pay us that money.
From the gun, here's Fields. Flush to his right. And he will go down outside the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. It's a loss of the yard, so they'll wind up.
He been taking some L's because he lost the case to Shannon Sharp as well.
Two running plays go backwards. So
Shannon Sharp, you know, he sued Shannon Sharp and he won.
Escaping the pressure right. Pass taken in.
Defamation of character.
He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Because the shit about the money, you know what I'm saying? And he's saying that. That's what Shannon said. And he kept on. Yeah, Shannon was on it. He was just like, I really don't understand how he think I'm going to lose this shit. And that type of shit gotta hurt. When the niggas say that shit before he win the case, he was like, I mean, we can go to court. I don't mind, you know what I'm saying? Get your lawyers. We're going to lawyer up. But and that's what Shannon, that's what Shannon said. He was like, I don't understand why you picking this battle with me. It ain't personal. I'm just literally reporting what's in the news, dog. And then, even after Shannon won the case, he said the same thing. I hope we can be friends. Because he was like, I stand on what I said. And he was like, you can't sue me because you just lost, so pay up.
And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield.
Man, right. But he winning so much. But that type of shit gotta hurt. Imagine that nigga doing through all that and you guilty of the shit. You know what I'm saying?
Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
Niggas don't like the
and
truth,
with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage.
Tom Brady.
The best defenses just say, okay.
I'm gonna say, what Tom Brady get caught up in? I'm gonna say, they have said he be taking steroids and shit.
It'll be second down.
all I can think of is you know, money.
Play action. Fields out to his left. Touchdown. Darnell Washington from 19 yards away.
I'm sure Tom Brady put them on some shit. Because, you know, bro, they already said, what's the name? Gilbert Arenas? I think it might not have been Gilbert Arenas. Don't quote me on that. But one of them big-time athletes said it's a small percentage of them athletes, like superstars in certain leagues, like the NBA, they were saying Kobe, LeBron. Then they said in the NFL, you know, you got your Tom Brady's. He was like, they get a hold of certain type of information where they can get certain type of enhancements that ain't gonna show up in the blood or something because they drank the right kind of water. They was like, man, that nigga said, y'all know it's real water that the public don't have access to, right? That cleans out the system way different. You do know that, right? I'm like, man, I'm so sick of Earth, bro. It ain't nothing real. That nigga said, them niggas get real water. That's why they can wipe that shit out. They blood. But I definitely believe LeBron on some shit. Hell no.
I don't think it changes.
LeBron definitely on something. Ain't no fucking way.
He preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field.
And I'm not mad at him. Yeah, that's what I was just gonna say. And you know, it's different people gonna come to you. You know what I'm saying?
Ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot.
Yeah.
Keanu Bitten. Now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play.
Tentavious, let's just be logical. Which I know you are, but I'm just saying, like, if somebody else was on this phone, they tried to argue us down about this, I'd say, look at pro wrestling. Triple H, Batista, John Cena, bro, you know how many nights they gotta work, bro? It ain't no fucking way they can perform at that level and they ain't on something.
And he'll be out of bounds.
It ain't no way.
5-yard line.
That's what I'm saying. It's no way, bro. They gotta be on something. And all of them shrink once they get away from it. John Cena look like
Carolina. Bradley Pinion to kick. Cordero Patterson deep for Atlanta. A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return, and the Steelers will go on.
I think he was just on Club Shay Shay.
So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 5.
They lost at what?
That one a first down pickup of 8.
It was a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
Now run straight ahead with Warren. And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. After run 7-0 on EA Sports. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up.
Oh my God,
Harris running straight ahead.
Defense coordinator yet. The thing 2nd and 2 is a fun situation to try and defend. Playbook is wide open for an offense, partner.
Nice job holding to 1 after that 8-yard pickup on first down. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion.
But we tend to give those running backs that are slashers a lot of credit. But how about guys who are maulers? Because that's what you want in short yardage situations. And we just saw that occur right there, didn't we?
Vertical, downhill running. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Here's Fields. Flunt. And not wanting to take a shot out of the pocket. He tucks it and goes down. It'll be a loss loss of 10.
Yeah, I thought we was texting about it.
Okay, I'm not sure you
I thought we were texting about it.
Better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go.
Yeah, that Baylor shit, man. Like, that shit was like an instant classic. You know what I'm saying?
Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
On second down, a run with Patterson.
Then again, we might not have texted about it. I thought we was on the phone one. I just knew we talked about it, though.
And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Steps away to his left. And he will slide down with a good gain. The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still fourth down. Now Chris Boswell for the Steelers field goal try. This will be from 49 yards out. Boswell's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
Oh, yeah. I know you're talking about now, yeah. She had that strong face.
So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about one-score lead, two-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points.
Nah, man, that game was crazy though, man. But that special teams from Colorado, boy, if they had lost that game, I would have had them. I still would have had them running suicides in practice.
The Falcons now.
That was just
Nothing
ridiculous.
for them yet from an offensive standpoint. Down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. On play action, Cousins. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. And he gets this one just shy of the 40.
That's Brady step, boy.
49. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, give him 14.
Yep.
To throw, Cousins. Open man.
Yeah, and another thing is, you know, people be thinking he like a pretty boy, because you know how flashy he is. But that dude get in the trenches. Like, he literally did everything in that game. He scrambled. He didn't turn the ball over. He took sacks. Wasn't complaining. And when the running backs was, you know, on the goal line, he pushing them to make sure, you know, he got him in the end zone. Like, yeah, bro, like that dude, he
3 sacks for him here in this first half of football. So that now 4 first half sacks.
Yeah, he got the what's her name, man. Like, he got that dog in him, bro. And that's good. Like, you should. I want to pause, but I would want to block for somebody like that. You know what I'm saying? Cause
it'll be a gain of 5, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Cousins now from the 50.
Man, first of all, man, when it comes to shit like that, people got to understand, you don't know what you said on the field that these dudes never report. They're just like Honey Badger got into it with the Philly defensive end, Carter. And then you remember in the Super Bowl, he got into it with Tom Brady. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know what you said on that field, man. People got to stop acting like when the post game over, everybody ain't going for that. It was just you know, trash talk. You know, I'm just trying to get in your head. Like, some people take that shit serious. Like, Melo didn't play that shit when KG said that shit about his wife.
Because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Looking to throw on second down. Fields. That's complete to his tight end, Freiermuth. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Into Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations.
I was saying a bunch of people.
Size, can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this.
I wonder what people was referring to when they said they were surprised he was still in the lead, that Carter dude. Did he kill somebody in a car wreck or something? Because I heard somebody say
big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
He was one of the drivers or something. I mean, he was one.
Action. It's Fields. They'll roll him out right. Open man completes it to Claypool. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
From Falcon territory.
But he a decent player, though, for sure.
Down at the 33. Patterson on the draw. And he's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for him. Second down. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really
they're trying to create a 2-point what?
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on
I know.
Run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them. That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up third down.
So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Eluding the pressure right. And Fields going to have the first down.
Man, Kirk Cousins, man. That Monday night game with Philly, bro. That shit right there. I can't believe
Certainly not a positive sign.
Saquon had dropped that pass, man.
Give up that space so early in the game. Third down, that's when the clamps are supposed to come out. But his ability to create things with his legs makes it.
Yeah, they definitely was, because that was a PI on that was a PI on goddamn Kyle Pitts. Yeah, that was a PI, man. I was like, damn, that's fucked.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 9. Fields now to throw. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. Well, they were setting up the screen, CD, a lot of free runners, and they got there late, and the penalty ensued.
Yeah, somehow it didn't get into their brains that it was a screen, right? Instead of pulling off and chasing the ball downfield, they kept going towards the quarterback and knocked him down way late. That draws the penalty flag each and every time.
And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And he is going to go down back at the 11-yard line. Grady Jarrett making his presence felt. He gets the sack.
I'll be thinking that shit gotta be in that contract to do shit like that. Sammy Sosa, he changed colors.
So 3 points there, and they continue to build this first half lead.
Yeah, every little bit helps, and the more that you can put together drives and start controlling the tempo, controlling possession, finishing with points, the better off you're going to be.
And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback.
Nah, that was because he was at one of them, he was at them all-white parties too.
13-0 here as they try to get things started offensively. 1st and 10. Cousins, short throw caught by Pitts. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Fucking with them people.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. They go play action. Cousins. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Moore. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Bryce Young, ain't never played football a day in his life.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To throw is Cousins. This is caught by Robinson. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Yeah, he was the guy in Cincinnati for
To the air again, it's Cousins. Quick slant, caught by Moore. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 23. A nice pickup of 17 yards. Cousins on 1st down. And he'll go right back to Moore. Complete again. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. From the gun, here's Cousins. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Rondale Moore from 10 yards out. And the Falcons are on the board here in the final minute of the first half.
I ain't like him in Alabama.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And it's now 13-7. So that drives 6 plays, 75 yards. And the end result, an Atlanta touchdown. On the return, here's the dangerous Cordero Patterson. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Steelers taking over now late in this first half. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way.
Who let Jones play for now?
On 1st down, it's Fields.
Now he with no Patriots.
Pass complete. George Pickens with it. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. 2nd and a couple. Miller, the man in motion.
Whoa.
On 2nd down, here's Fields.
Damn.
This one complete to Scott Miller. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. He's got
Must have got hurt in the game last night when I was watching. He was playing.
Down. Out of the gun, Fields. A short one there to Freiermuth. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. 2nd down and 6 now. Throwing again is Fields. Buying time to his left. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Fields, we know he has the good mobility. He flashes it there as he scrambles for the 1st down.
That should be crazy how
They'll set up to throw. Flush to his right. Targets Miller here on the out route. He's got him. And he's going to have the 1st down as they move into field goal range here at the 25-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room.
Man, it ain't storming out there.
Really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit. Right hash mark of 42-yard attempt. Boswell's kick is good. And now it's a 2-score game at 9, 16-7.
I'm on the show about this shit up earlier and said
So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's
possible.
3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals.
I'm just ready for it to get cold,
The offense
bro.
has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone. They've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. So we come upon halftime with 9 points separating these two teams. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much, and welcome in everyone to our downtown Orlando studios and this EA Sports Halftime Report. This game's had a little bit of everything thus far, and certainly plenty to look forward to, as the teams are right back out there for the second half. So we'll get right back out there as well, as we'll turn it back over to Brandon Gaudin.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. Cordero Patterson to return it, bringing it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Steeler offense now with a football first here to begin the third quarter. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
Here's Fields. Forced out to his left. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
I don't think that run was anything that was designed, but when his reads were blanketed as he went through his progressions, all that was left was for him to run and try and pick it up himself.
And some room to work. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. If they're going to try to complete this comeback, they need more runs like that from him because until that point, he's been virtually shut down.
And based on where they are right now in this game, you would expect the ball to be in the air. But his ability to break off those types of runs, you can get big chunk plays on the ground as well, and he just provided one.
A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain, and now second down.
Let's just make this one simple. Could he be any more open than he was on that play?
Yeah, they lost him going to the outside.
Hard to believe because you go through your accounting on each and every defensive snap. Who's got who, what defense you're in. That was totally a blown coverage.
On second down, this is Harris. And pretty good running as he'll be close to a first down at the Falcons 31.
I don't care what the emphasis is in the NFL at any given time. Every defense is still going to say their #1 goal every game is stop the run. And right now, they're not doing that. And that really chips away at your confidence.
Nah, you good, bro.
On third down, here's Harris. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And the Steelers are going to be set up with a first and goal as strong running gets them to the 9-yard line. A handoff for Warren. And this time not as successful. So he's back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
Lamar had to
They'll say
tell
no gain on the
one
play,
of
and
the
it'll be
DBs
second
to
and
get off
goal.
Instagram Live because he's like, yeah, you dropping interceptions in the game. You all want to play.
Scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Oh.
They hand this off to Harris. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6.
Oh, that's what Dion be telling all his players. He's like, the more you win, all that other shit gonna come.
I think they can smell a stop. Ball right around the 5 here, brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play.
Yeah, you can't find a better superstar player. Well, that nigga got good grades,
being chased out
and
left.
he chilled.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation.
That looked great when he first took off because in my mind, there was room to run and he had the marker in his sight. But I certainly didn't expect him to close so quickly, and neither did he. They got to him just in time, and now that forced him to make a decision with this 4th down call.
They run for it with Harris, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Najee Harris punching it in from a yard away. And the Steelers take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that could be important as that makes this a 16-point lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. Here comes the Falcons offense. It's their first possession of the 2nd half now. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the 2nd half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome? A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
Robinson, he'll try the left side. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
You
gotta figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
Cousins now. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Down the right sideline. Touchdown, Falcons. Rondale Moore. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Falcons are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off. As we prepared for these games, we've noticed offensive coordinators have had an expanded playbook on 2-point conversion tries because they never know when they may have to use it during a game.
But that also means the defense probably has more for these situations too, right?
No doubt about it. I think for the most part, defenses will be aggressive on 2-point tries. They want to get after the offense and make them force the issue.
And here the defense wins. A handoff to Harris to begin the drive. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Matt Judon there to bring him down. 2nd and 9. A shotgun snap, Fields. Now a short pass pulled in by Washington. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Setting up the screen, Harris. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. Okay, so the personal foul penalty And those are some important yards lost right there.
Yeah, it all comes down to discipline, doesn't it? And every team tells us that they coach it, they preach it. In this case, it slipped a little bit.
From the 50, here's Fields. Oh, a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. That one good for 37 yards.
Another big play right there, and this is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here could put this game out of reach, and that's a strong step towards getting it done.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On the give, this is Harris. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. And they'll send the tight end in motion. Now Fields. He's got his tight end Freiermuth right side. So the completion good for just 3. And that's going to bring up a 3rd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
3rd and 3. Third down, here's Patterson. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the 1st down as he's tackled at the 1. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. Patterson. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Sometimes offensive can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Boswell good with the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. Well, there's the always dangerous Rondale Moore. He and this offense ready to begin the upcoming series. Seems like the measuring stick for a receiver for a great game is 100 yards. Well, he's well past that now.
And as we analyze how he's getting them, that's where it really becomes fun because, let's face it, they keep sending coverage at him, keep trying to put the pressure on, yet he finds ways downfield and finds openings. That's a really crafty receiver.
Here's Cousins. And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Cousins to throw it. Robinson's got it. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the 1st at the 32. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. Here's Bradley Pena now as he's on to punt for Atlanta. .46 yards on the boot. The coverage holds him to just 3 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Fields throw complete to Freiermuth. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards the pickup there.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
1st and 10, it's Patterson. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. Here's 2nd and 3. Back to throw. Fields escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ball game. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes incomplete.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. On the give, it's Warren. That he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. On is the punter, Johnston, now as he sends this one away. Yeah, that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Falcons as their offense heads back onto the field. Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage of the contest. Meanwhile, Cousins throw here into the hands of Moore. A little juke, and they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. Touchdown, Falcons. Jarnell Mooney, 51 yards. And the Falcons have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is trimmed down to 10. The quick strike ability certainly intact there. 2 plays, 80 yards to score it. From his end zone, here comes Patterson. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there of playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Here's a 2nd and 5. Now here's another carry for Harris. And he'll take this to about the 24, a gain of 3. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this 4th quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the 4th quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields on the move to his left. And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. They want a challenge, and they're going to get one. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. Now a first down carry for Harris. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. It was Matt Judon that time who worked his way in to blow that play up.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Meanwhile, Fields' throw there hauled in by Claypool. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another first down.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on the offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now it's Fields. That's Cordero Patterson hauling it in. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. A play fake, now Fields to throw. Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Quez Watkins from 21 yards away. And the Steelers are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. An important score there, CD, and now an important extra point because it would make it a 3-score game.
Love the math there.
And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs. And I think they're going to at least take a look at this. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How's the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. Well, there's the always dangerous Rondale Moore. He and this offense ready to begin the upcoming series. He's north of 150 yards in this game. He's been doing his thing, hasn't he?
That he has, and he's been enjoying himself. And it's the type of game that you get locked into a pretty good groove. May not be record-shattering, but it's the type of game that if you accumulate that throughout a season, you're going to be one of the top receivers in the game.
See how much they incorporate him here on this drive. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Nice job by the defense figuring that play out and holding it to a short game, but I don't think the offense is going to be daunted. They actually accomplished their goal there. Now they've got them aware that they can throw a screen at them. Maybe to slow the pass rush down a little bit, and they can throw it downfield.
Now a second down throw for Cousins. And a Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Montravius Adams breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7.
Guys with his talent in the pocket aren't supposed to be getting hit like this, and you know an intense conversation with the offensive line is going to occur after this one. Might not be from him, but the offensive line coach will have plenty to say about this game.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And the Steelers will take over possession here up at the 44. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Off play action, Fields.
Complete to the tight end, James. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. First target, first catch, and a first down.
The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the fourth, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
Fields throw into the hands of Pickens.
They'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be second down.
Patterson on the draw play.
And he'll be taken down at the 34. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be third down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with fourth down and a yard. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the first down, close it out.
Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. Nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Now Fields. Wide open is Watkins. He's got him. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the fourth quarter, but the way that they passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think you continue to do so.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
To throw is Fields.
Flushed out right. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers.
Quez Watkins
with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns.
And the Steelers are able to add on to that lead. He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the fourth quarter after that one, CD. And, well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6. And now, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed, and I think they're going to take an extra long look at this one. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How's the ball possessed while the feet...
Boswell for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5. Now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. A pretty long drive that time, 11 plays all told. And it ends with the Steelers finding the end zone. And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. Atlanta now coming out on the field. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now Cousins. Locates Mooney on the out route. And he'll go out of bounds, it appears. Right.
I had some company when you called me earlier.
2nd and 6.
So.
Cousins.
I had some company.
There's Mooney with another catch. And a gain of 4 gets him.
You know everybody be in my house, bro.
You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling.
Why you sound like that church lady that be gossiping here or something?
Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Cousins now from the 50.
Man, so who this nigga Chris? Where you must have met him off Tinder or something.
And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 30. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down.
Oh,
they wind
wow.
up nabbing over 20 yards. Just 2 minutes
So
remaining.
how long y'all been messing
a
around?
one-sided affair. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search.
Oh, you made it seem like y'all already active on that time.
Again, it's Cousins.
Damn, that was shit saying quick as hell.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now they got to get to the line quickly. From the red zone now, Cousins. That's out wide here for Robinson. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Cousins. And that one's inside and incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him, and after this one's done...
Oh, yeah, that's natural. Yeah, hell yeah, that's natural.
This team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete.
Take your time, man. Shit. There's no judgment zone here. We both fucked up.
The Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Beginning on the ground with Patterson. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
No, you're being for real right now.
Sliding out of the pocket.
I said I can understand you're being very serious about this. Like, I ain't finna laugh at nobody when they come to like shit like in the healing process, because that shit fucked up, man. Like, I know the feeling.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here. A 1st throw for the backup Wilson. That is caught. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts.
Yeah, but that makes sense though. That's why I told you I pretty much figured that's what you was going to say. That's why I was like, nah, I ain't even finna laugh, because I get it. And you know, the truth is, he probably was. Yeah, it's like he probably really was. You know what I'm saying? He 1 foot in, 1 foot out. You know, you really ain't gonna know.
Wilson wants to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Oh, man, trust me. Niggas is going to find a way to cheat.
You can do that instead. First down, 18.
And when I say niggas, I mean both genders. Like,
everything in the danger of man coverage is
shit, I had one tell me during the pandemic, man, she said, well, it ain't nothing that'll stop me from seeing you when I want to.
That was an astute play by him to scramble out, see that lane, and
he married him a good one. I will never forget. I will never forget that quote. I said, "Now that's some serious picking." Nigga said, "It ain't nothing, not even a pandemic." I said, "Shit, niggas dying in this bitch. Motherfuckers dying in this shit, and that shit not even that gonna stop me."
Flush to his right. Open man completes it to Claypool.
That's what she said.
Oh, now look at this.
But anyway, I didn't mean to take away from what you was talking about. Now, that's understandable why you would.
This will be spotted at the 37, so it's a 47-yard attempt. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time.
So like, is he a truck driver or something?
This game's over. So it's in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And really, it looked at times like they just had this one in cruise control out there.
Yeah, they deserve a ton of credit because you and I both know, heck, they knew. But this is a tough place.
Hey, how you gonna say don't laugh and you're laughing?
With an easy win, and here's the best part for them. It'd be easy to get to the airport because the crowd left pretty early in this one, didn't they?
Well, plus they have a police escort.
Oh, wow.
Okay, you had to spoil that part, and then of course they're
you should have just said it without all these, you know.
Things are now because this crowd didn't expect this.
No.
So they went back to the tailgate and said, "Let's go eat. This one isn't any fun for us."
Yeah, they took the ground out of this one pretty early on.
Yeah, you was gonna say custodian should join. You were trying to. Yeah, it's trash.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Well, I mean, you ain't gonna mind taking your trash out.
At EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night from Atlanta.
Dang, you don't let him meet your kids. He got any kids? Oh yeah, he got some grown kids. Yeah, he fit the description of what you like to fool with. What Christina say? You have a type, and I'm just saying he fits it. What Christina say? Y'all kept this shit on the low. No wonder I wasn't hearing from y'all. Shit. It ain't stop you from working with another Chris. Who's been working on your thighs? No, you said one Chris working on your car, and I was like, you was like, then this Chris working. I'm like, yeah, he working on your thighs. No wonder you start getting in the gym and shit. Yeah, you trying to reinvent yourself.